All right, guys, welcome back to our OnlyFans channel. No, I'm kidding.
We make a whole 50 cents a month on this, so we're good.
Yes. I mean, we're going to be penetrating something, but it's mostly bullets through paper. So,
welcome back to the Sheepdog Gun Armory channel. This is not an OnlyFans account.
Yes.
It's an Only Guns account.
But if you do, like and subscribe, though.
Yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. We need to. We're trying to get over the 1,000 viewer or 1,000 subscriber mark. We're getting close, so it'd be kind of nice. We started out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just kind of having fun with this channel. Enjoying ourselves. A little bit of education for our viewers, and apparently our vendors really like it because they're helping us out with some product.
We got cool stuff to show off.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. So today we're going to be talking about the shadowsilencers duoduo.
Yes.
Now I don't know if you noticed from the last video, they have kind of a Greek theme going on. You got the duoduo, the 22. You got the sexto P, which is the 9mm. You got a sexto V. There's also an Octomax, and there's a Septum. We did the 5.56 one,
Penta.
so
yeah, the Penta.
Yeah, the Penta. So a lot of great suppressors in this product line. CJ Boleros, he came by my shop. We actually did a in-store with him recently, and he's actually coming back on the 23rd. So if this is out before the 23rd of August, then you can come by and meet CJ Boleros, the owner of Shadow Silencers, talk to him, get some input. But if it's after that, then don't worry about it. Just come in and buy a suppressor anyways.
Yeah, come check it out. Well, this is the same concept of what we just did on the Penta. It's adjustable baffles, just like the last one. So that means each one of these sections you could take off or add on. Of course, the more baffles you have, the quieter it's going to be. Now, this is the 22 model. So this is a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. So it's actually 22 caliber. So it's not going to be as fast as the other rounds or as pressurized. However, correct me if I'm wrong, this is rated for 5.7 by 28.
It is.
Correct.
It is.
So if you guys have like a PS90 or, an FN57, a lot of 22 suppressors are not rated for a 5.7 caliber. That's just too much pressure.
I actually brought a 5.7 today.
Oh, you did, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to try this on a 5.7 too. But we're going to start on a 22 Smith & Wesson first, and we're going to shoot it. Definitely won't need ears for this one. It's going to be very, very quiet. We're just going to run like, 25 rounds downrange. And
I'm half deaf or mostly deaf. At least that's what my wife tells me. So I'm going to leave my ears on anyways. But just so you know how thorough these guys are with their product, they always include anti-seize or suppressor syrup. Now, you can use this on your pancakes, not recommended. Don't do it, I'm just kidding. But they do include these products in their suppressor so you can lube up the threads with. Really nice of them to do that. Most places just say to do it and don't include it. So.
Yeah, we did pre-oil these threads already. I'm going to throw some lubricant on this
If you want to see the procedure for that, check out our Penta review.
Correct. And just making sure it doesn't seize up, and it's easier to get on and off when you do want to get it on and off. So a little sparingly. Got
the little M&P 1522 out here today. We're going to shoot a mag of that, get some thoughts on that, and then we're going to shoot the 5.7. We do have a Kel-Tec P50, really fun gun to shoot. We'll be using the Baker Tactical loader to help load some of those magazines on that. So check out Robert at Baker Tactical. If you want to get one of those loaders, I'll give you a little more in depth on that later. And we also have a video on that if you want to check that out. Really awesome product, helps you get those mags loaded quick and your thumbs don't hurt. Because trust me, I loaded a couple before I had that tool.
A little stiff, huh?
Oh, my thumbs were aching, man. They were bad.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
it
actually looks really good.
Very slick. It doesn't look too thick. Like it's a nice look on this gun. We're gonna go ahead and fire, those 2 or 3 shots first, just like it recommends, and we're gonna unload, show clear, and then we're gonna tighten the threads if they need to be tightened, and then we'll get back to shooting. Okay, so we're here with the Shadow Silencers. This is the duoduo, meant for 22 calibers or 5.7 by 28, running on a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. Gonna go ahead and shoot 2 or 3 shots, retest the threads, and then we'll get back to shooting right after that. Okay. Got a little loose after the first 3 shots, so it definitely was a good thing to try it out afterwards. Hand tight should be fine enough. Now, if you can hear that, hitting the steel target is louder than the can itself. So very, very good suppressor if you want to protect your ears and, and not have to just carry ear protection everywhere you go. Okay, so we're all clear. Great shooting can. Love shooting 22 suppress. You don't get a lot of back pressure or back gas in your face. Since the round is already slower than the speed of sound, it's very good on your ears. Doesn't have a lot of that sonic crack or explosive sound, especially with the suppressor. So 10 out of 10 would recommend it. And definitely if you have pistols and want to shorten it, it's gonna have a lot cooler look to it. But again, sound will be a little bit louder if you do that. But it's great, looking forward to it. Come down to the Sheepdog Gun Armory, check it out, and we'll see you on the range.
All right, so now that Brandon's enjoyed himself with that little 22, 22s are so fun, ain't they?
They are.
You just shoot them all day long. They don't cost that much either.
I love that. You can shoot all day long with a 22.
If you don't have a 22, or if you're just getting into it, get a 22. They're so much fun. I've got several. I've got the M&P. I've got a Kel-Tec P17. That gun's great.
Especially if you got kids or you're trying to train people on how to shoot. You know, you probably shouldn't be starting somebody off on a 45.
My dad taught me on a 45. So.
Of course, of course.
All right, so now that we're done with the 22, we're gonna go to the 5.7 by 28. Again, we've got the Baker Tactical, which, you know, Robert was kind enough to give us for the channel. So Robert, we appreciate you, buddy. Hope you've been selling a lot of these, because a lot of people can get a lot of use out of these. So just so you guys can remember how this kind of operates, this goes right in there. You get your round, just stick it in there. Then you push down and just in just like that. Again, get your round, just put it right in there. Push down and then in just like that. I mean, it's that quick. And then once you get the hang of it, I mean, it goes so fast. Just like that.
Now, while he's loading up, in the meantime, I went ahead and put some oil, if you will, anti-seize around the threads here. We're gonna be shooting the Kel-Tec P50. This is a 5.7 by 28. Again, if you're gonna be running suppressors, especially direct thread, add a little bit of oil or anti-seize to this just to help get it off a little bit easier when the carbon starts to harden up. Of course, we already pre-oiled all the threads for the suppressor when we just shot that Smith & Wesson. The only thing I had to oil here was just the 1/2 inch by 28 thread pitch on the barrel of this Kel-Tec. And we did mention earlier that this suppressor, the duoduo, is rated for a 5.7 by 28. A lot of 22 suppressors are not rated for 5.7 by 28. The pressure is just too high. You can actually end up blowing up one of your suppressors. Don't want to do that. Okay, so if you have a 5.7, a PS90, a P50, definitely make sure you get 5.7 rated. And of course, the duoduo is. So.
CJ, if you want to donate a duoduo so we can run a 223 test on it, I think that'd be kind of fun.
I would definitely do that. I'll bring my bomb suit, extra eye in your protection.
I'm just going to stand behind Cartier Carlo.
You know what? I'm just going to put it in your Caldwell shooter, and I'm going to stand back with a string and just pull the trigger. How's that sound?
There you go. Yeah, that'll work.
I don't want to mess up this.
All right.
That's all I got.
Let's get some loaded here.
Oh, all right. So we got the P250 here. Very interesting looking gun. Okay. Does that one snap in?
Just go the other way. You got it upside down.
Is the mag upside down?
The mag's upside down.
Oh, that's right. It's up. I'm new. Kel-Tec.
In all fairness, you don't shoot this very often.
I do have PS90. It loads backwards. Okay, so it loads the other way. It loads the right way.
This is Kel-Tec. Come on. They're on crack when they're building these things.
He's not wrong. Kel-Tec is like one of the weirdest, but one of the coolest guns at the exact same time. Like, I swear, a lot of people don't know this, but Kel-Tec is actually an aerospace engineer company, and all their engineers love guns. And they usually make a first generation gun and they put it out to the market, and they get a bunch of feedback from customers. Then they make a second generation, and it's usually pretty perfected, just because their engineers love guns. But interesting fact.
Yeah.
So. But I shot the Smith & Wesson last time. I'm gonna go ahead and let Roger shoot this one first.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Just so you know, we do have other videos coming out with this. I've got something to do with the brace coming out pretty soon, so that'll be a fun one to do. How loud does that sound?
It's not very loud.
No?
Try a few more shots. I mean, it's still got that crack because it's a 5.7.
Right.
But it's not bad.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust me though.
It's doing its job. I've got just a couple. We want to shoot the last couple rounds?
Yeah.
It's doing its job. It's definitely suppressing it. I've got plugs in because I know it's supersonic, but.
Jerk. One round.
That's it.
One round, Roger. Really?
You got that game, man.
Remember that? Remember that time?
And one time. One time. You never let me forget.
I had to get you back. I had to get you back.
Yeah, it's definitely doing its job to keep it suppressed and not hurt the ears that bad. A 5.7 is still faster than the speed of sound, so you're going to get that sonic crack that we talk about, that boom, if you will, but no initial explosive sound. So still pretty good.
I really enjoyed shooting it with that suppressor on there. This gun's going to be a lot of fun once I put the brace on it, but just to speaking to the suppressor, how fast it mounts on there, this was already threaded, so it's just real quick to get on there.
Yeah, just testing out the can.
You know, if you got a 22 pistol, this will thread right on there too, because they're usually 1/2 by 28.
Here's an example of where you want to go and recheck your threads after you shoot.
Yeah,
that's a little loose. You don't want that to get too loose, and then it starts to fall off and you blow up the can.
How's the heat on that one?
This one's toasty.
Yeah.
I will say we shot 25 rounds with a 22, and I was able to grab this off and take it out by hand. We shot about 50 rounds with this, but it's a 5.7, so there's a lot more heat, a lot more pressure. It's definitely hotter to touch. You're gonna have to let this one cool down a little bit.
So with that being said, don't forget to like USCCA.
Yeah, try defense.vegas for your CCW needs.
And you know, we like to thank Taylor Targets for all their support. Those guys have been great to us over the last couple of years that we've been starting out this channel.
Aegis Kinetics Ammo, thank you very much.
Yeah, so thank you, Chris and staff. We appreciate you guys for all your support. Aegis Kinetics is not in this video because they don't make these rounds that we shot, but we still want to support them because they support us. So Aegis Kinetics, thank you.
Of course, thank you.
All right, have a great one, guys. We'll see you on the next range day.
Absolutely.